I don't know why I'm showing you my shoes. I thought I could come up with some clever metaphor for, I don't know, mid-century modern or flipping houses or something. But really, I just have a couple tasks to do today, and I'm excited to have new shoes. These Adidas are pretty great. They hold up very well. These are my old ones, but I did get a hole in the toe here. That's no good. So now, we've got some nice brand new ones. I'm doing a few things today. I wanted to show you this pretty cool mid-century modern house that I found. So we're gonna go visit that and look around. But I also have to visit a house in West Seattle that a client is interested in seeing. So I'll show you that too on the way over there. And it's an interesting one. It's built in 1911. There's a number of potential concerns that I'm just going to show you because I think that it's interesting. And it's fascinating to see how the market is moving here in Seattle. Over the past couple months, with multiple offers coming in on houses and people bidding way over asking price and waiving all inspections and contingencies, most sellers have been doing what's called a pre-inspection. So they make that report available to potential buyers, and it gives you a little bit more assurance so that you can waive inspection without having zero idea of the condition of the house. But this house has not done that. It's at a lower price point. It used to be a rental, and for whatever reason, they haven't done the pre-inspection. So you have to either just kind of look around and guess at things, or pay for your own inspection before submitting an offer, so that you can waive inspection and be competitive with everybody else that's going to be waiving inspection. Some of the things that I'm noticing are the floors. Obviously they need to be refinished, but they're also gapping a little bit, which happens in old floors. There's really no way to fix it at this point that I know of, unless you replace the floors, but you could refinish it and it would be nice. One other big thing, I noticed that there was some dipping and sloping in the floors. So just walking around outside, found a couple of these concrete posts, and pretty sure that the whole house is on a post and pier foundation. It's all covered up with this fascia board, but pretty much there's just no continuous concrete foundation wall. It's just built on all of these posts, which is much more susceptible to settling and just general movement. The house has stood still for over 100 years, so that in itself is a good sign. If there is a big earthquake, it could be pretty dangerous. So that one's probably a bit iffy for them. I'm just on my own today. Kendall's staying home working on a house that we just got under contract last night. And I'm just out and about enjoying the city. I left West Seattle. The bridge being down kind of hampers some of the appeal a little bit, but it's still beautiful. Now, I'm heading over to Mercer Island. I saw this house that looks very cool. It's kind of small, but very mid-century modern, fixer-upper, and I just want to have a look at it just because I like checking out interesting things that come to the market. It's on Mercer Island, which is probably one of Seattle's most expensive suburbs. So I'm going to stop for lunch on the way and check it out. I don't know if you're as big of a fan as mid-century moderns as I am, but I can't get enough of them. I do have a collection that I've linked down below of all of the good ones that are hitting the market in Seattle. Anyways, this one, I found it and I just wanted to go check it out because it looks like a really cool project. All of these old fixer-uppers, either they're going to get picked up and fixed up, or they're going to be tore down. I just wanted to give it a little bit of exposure because it looks like a cool house and it would be a shame if it was torn down. I found Fallback a couple years ago when I visited here with a client, and I just love the setting. We're right in the International District. It's a good location, good food. You can't go wrong. If you've never been to Mercer Island, this is it right here. It's over the I-90 bridge. It's beautiful there. There's not too much to do. Beautiful houses, beautiful beaches. Not too many places to eat though. It is a very fancy suburb, and everything's pretty expensive. This fixer-upper is, I think it's under 1,000 square feet, and it's $1.1 million. So that gives you an idea of what's going on in Mercer Island. I have a feeling that this will probably be bought by a developer and torn down and build some big new fancy house. The neighbor's house is on the market right now with a smaller lot and a 4,000 square foot house for $4 million. So it kind of gives you an idea of the value of land on Mercer Island. But look at this place, it's so cool. I love these skylights, the wooden roof, the floor-to-ceiling glass. It's just got some good style. There is not a lot of space here though. You can see here's a living room, and there's a tiny little kitchen right here. And then over here we have a tiny little bedroom. Kind of looks like a ship in here. And then there's the bathroom here with some super cool wallpaper. That is a stylish mirror. Now, if I bought this house, I would probably push this wall out and just extend this whole side of the house out here, preserving the kind of atrium living room, and then just making a larger, like 2 bedrooms and a kitchen over on this side of the house. But alas, I do not have $1.2 million. Maybe one of you do, and you can save this from development. I'm back in my holy shoes because I'm at the Airbnb now, our house that we're turning into an Airbnb on Whidbey Island. There's a lot of projects left to do. The flooring guys finished last week and it looks beautiful. Luxury vinyl plank throughout the entire house. Got rid of all of the carpet, and I think I counted like 8 different flooring types throughout the house. So it's nice to have everything seamless and uniform. I'll just show you a few things here before I get started. This is the existing chandelier, and it's fine, but I don't know, I don't really like it. It looks a little dated. So I got some sort of like a Sputnik globe chandelier that I'm gonna replace it with. There were sconces in the wall right here, so I've taken them out, and I have to fill in the drywall and get rid of the light switch here. And then I think I'm gonna wallpaper this wall just because there's so many imperfections that it's just gonna be easier. Instead of doing like a professional drywall job, I can patch it pretty well and then just wallpaper over anything that doesn't look great. The people who sold the house left all of their height marks on this beam, which is cute, but it's it's structural, so it's really hard to hide and finish up. So I'm gonna sand it all down and just restain it, hopefully matching a little bit. There's also some pet damage here that I'm gonna try and repair. I feel like I look a little crazy because I got up early this morning to drive over to Whidbey. But getting back to the mid-century modern a little bit. I was talking to an inspector friend of mine the other day at an inspection on a 1950s Rambler in Shoreline, and he was talking about how all of these mid-century homes, they're influenced a lot by the post-war affluence that was happening in America, and just a lot of skilled craftsmen working with an abundance of high quality materials. There was still a lot of old growth lumber that was being used, and carpenters were really well paid for what they did. So these mid-century homes are built really well, and I think that I might be biased. I live in a 1960s Rambler in Shoreline, and I love it. It's very well built. I'm slowly updating things, but the major systems and all of the bones of the house are great. If you're thinking about buying an old mid-century house anywhere in the country, I think that it's a good buy, and you're gonna get a lot for your money. But if you're thinking about making a home in Seattle, send me a message and we'll talk about it.